Are you concerned that you won't be able to wrap up in your cozy hammock when camping in a place without any trees? Even without a single tree in sight, there are still lots of alternatives to hang your hammock. It is important to check the list before you go on your excursion, since most techniques do involve some level of preparation in advance to make sure you have the necessary equipment. Here are some tips on how to go ahead with hammock camping without trees. 1. Utilize a foldable hammock stand. You may get ready by purchasing a portable hammock stand if you know you'll be camping without any trees. You may choose from a wide variety of styles, including 2-legged, 4-legged, collapsible, and more. The Tranquilo stand is my top pick, but I've put up a comprehensive guide to the finest portable hammocks that you can check out. Even though it only weighs 25 pounds when compressed, it has a maximum weight capacity of 550 pounds and can be set up in less than 35 seconds. To see it in action, I advise you to view the demonstration video on the Amazon site. Greater than read, is traveling a hobby? The ultimate guide to an exciting way of life. Greater than learn about the downsides of traveling as a hobby. 2. Securely fasten your hammock to 2 posts or railings. Even though there are no trees in sight, there are still some excellent locations to hang a hammock. Watch for poles, railings, fences, and other structures. Make sure the materials you're using are strong enough to support the hammock. Try to make sure the wooden posts are at least 6 inches in diameter if they are. A decent adjustable strap is advised, since you won't always be able to locate the perfect distance between the items, which is around the length of your hammock plus 2 feet. The ideal height for hanging a hammock is around 6 feet from the ground. This should allow for enough droop so that you may sleep comfortably without being too far off the ground. 3. Utilize a Madeira post. It might be difficult to locate 2 posts or other items to hang your hammock between, but it's much simpler to locate only one. These provide the opposite end of your hammock the stability it is lacking. Although Madeira posts are most often used with single trees, they may be utilized when camping without any trees as long as you can locate a post, rock, railing, or other sturdy object to serve as a foundation for the other end. The buyer of main posts shown above is the most widely available and is supplied by several retailers, ranging from Amazon to Walmart. But if you have some tubes or pipes sitting around, you can make your own rather easily. Step-by-step directions are provided in this instructable. 4. Purchase the Nomad hammock stand from Eno. This Nomad stand from Eagle's Nest Outfitters elevates the Madeira stand to a new level. At each end, it contains 4 legs that are similar to the legs of a camera tripod but are far more robust. You don't even need to depend on there being one tree or item, since it is entirely freestanding. This stand is very portable and weighs just 15 pounds when stored in the travel box that it comes with. It is composed of a lightweight aluminum alloy, making it incredibly robust while yet being lightweight. The stand can support up to 300 pounds when completed, and you can use the top bar as a ridge line to hang a tarp or an Eno Nomad shelter, available separately, that you can place over the top. Regrettably, the cost of the stand and the shelter prevents many hammockers from using them. If there are any nearby branches, you could attempt making your own version, but I wouldn't depend on this as your sole choice, as it's really difficult to put up. 5. Utilize a vehicle, or 2. You already have the ideal thing to hang your hammock on if you're vehicle camping. As shown in the illustration, it may be connected to roof rails or the top of the door via an open window. Simply set the required distance between 2 automobiles or a trailer, or better yet, if you have both, hang your hammock between the 2. Find a safe item, like those described in the preceding stages, if you just have one automobile, or spend money on the Madeira post. You may use your car if it's becoming dark and you still can't find a place to hang your hammock. Find the best location to hang your hammock to your vehicle or truck first. It's critical to locate a secure connection place. If you don't, you risk ruining your automobile. It's ideal to secure a hammock to a pickup truck's bed. Not so much for mounting it on your side mirror. You may construct your hammock in the space between 2 automobiles. If not, you'll need to locate a structure or pole to use as the second attachment point. 6. Get the help of an Eno Roadie. The Eno Roadie raises the bar for automobile camping. This stand was made specifically to be used with vehicles or trucks, as opposed to a crude method of hanging your hammock from your car. By gently pushing forward on top of the base, you may secure the 2 supports into position in front of the 2 wheels. The distance between them will depend on your vehicle, and longer trucks may not be acceptable since the sag will be too low. They can support up to 250 pounds of weight. With a weight of 56 pounds, these stands aren't the lightest, but they are quite economical and small enough to transport in your car. 7. Hang it off a cliff's edge. I had to include this one just to be safe, but I wouldn't advise it unless you had a skilled expert with you and the necessary equipment. What am I truly talking about now that the disclaimer is over? Camping at a cliff's edge entails practically dangling your hammock from the edge. Professional mountaineers who had no choice but to spend the night on the cliff edge formerly had to use this technique. However, more and more tours are now providing this to visitors, and there is even an Airbnb for cliff campers. It's definitely not for the weak of heart. 8. Hammock stand made from a tripod. If you like DIY, this is more of a project for you. With bamboo or any other stick you may find in the woods, you can build your own tripod hammock stand. Make sure the sticks are sturdy enough to support your weight. You just need to build one tripod to take care of the other end of the hammock if you can locate one appropriate tree to attach one end to. But you will have to use two tripods joined by a top rod if there are no appropriate trees nearby. See image below and forgive my badly drawn illustration. Find good branches with a diameter of 3 to 4 inches and cut them into 8-foot lengths to start. You need one top rod, 3 legs on each side, a total of 7 8-foot long pieces. Final words. These are some useful tips on how to engage with hammock camping without trees. Don't disregard everything you see while looking for a spot to hang your hammock, since there are many unique options available. I've seen everything, from goal posts to fences. Just be careful to leave enough room for the sag, else you risk falling to the ground.